How's it going, guys? It's Chaff91 here, back with another MyLeague rebuild in NBA 2K18. Today, we're going to be doing the Atlanta Hawks. Now, last year when I did the Atlanta Hawks, we absolutely killed it and managed to get, I don't even know how many years in a row, but it felt like a very long time. Maybe like 18 years in a row we managed to win in the end. It was crazy. So, I mean, I would love to say I could do it again, but I'm not sure how we're going to go with the Hawks, because, you know, the Hawks, not so great at the moment. But let's go check it out. Let's try first off to load in the draft class. Every time I try to do this, I am having challenges with it. Let's try to do it. No. Okay, still the same. So we're going to auto-gen. We're going to auto-gen the rookies. So let's look at our contracts. Well, actually, let's look at the roster first off. So our best player is Dennis Schroeder at an 80 overall. And that tells you everything about the Hawks. We have a lot of lower end and not a whole lot of high-end players here. Player contracts, we have Bazemore needs to be traded, Plumlee needs to be traded, Bellinelli needs to go. Pretty much this whole entire team. If no one existed that was on this team, I would be okay. Dennis Schroeder is maybe the only person I would look to actually keep. Rookie-wise, maybe Collins. I mean, it's not bad. Prince, not a bad contract for what he is. But other than that, guys, there is not much. Let's first off look at the staff. Let's get a new CFO in here. And let's grab this guy. 4 years. Let's grab better assistant as well. We'll grab him for a year. Head coach, we'll keep Mike. He's okay. Assistant coach, though, we will get a better assistant coach. Head scout, we will get a better scout. We may as well just upgrade everywhere. And trainer, we are getting a better trainer in. Okay, so we're upgrading everywhere except for the coach. There isn't really an upgrade. I mean, there is a little bit, but not a huge upgrade. So contract extension wise, we have a few players here, but only one of them's actually eligible, who's undecided at the moment. Free agency wise, we do have a few players here. Chris Bosh would be kind of cool, but what is our salary cap at? So we're at 70 mil, so we could pick up Chris Bosh for this team, and that wouldn't actually be that bad of a pickup. There's a couple other players that maybe I'd grab, but nothing too crazy in there. Trade finder, let's first off start off with Schroeder and two first rounders. I just want to see what comes up. We might not be able to get anything, but I just want to see what potential trades we're looking at. Steven Adams, Cantor, not a whole lot coming up there. What if I threw in like Bazemore's contract as well, so that we got some decent contracts? Wow, we can get Dario Saric and JJ Redick. That's not a bad choice, to be honest. George Hill, Zach, Nils Noel, and Harrison Barnes. So there's a couple of decent trades. I mean, I'd be interested to see what we could do with more, but obviously we can't put in 4 picks or anything like that into the trade. So there's definitely options. Hassan Whiteside. There are options, guys. There are definitely options here. So, I mean, I'm going to make a whole bunch of trades. I'll come back to you if I have anything crazy. Otherwise, I'll see you when we're ready to begin the season. Alright, guys. So our first trade is to utilize our high expensive players a little bit better. So we're trading Kent and Dwayne Dedman with a first for Tim Hardaway Jr. and Willie Hernan-Gomez. Willie Hernan-Gomez has 3 years on his contract. So does Tim Hardaway with a player option. Kent has a disgusting contract, and Dwayne has a player option next year. So I would love to do it without that first rounder, but I don't think that's going to happen. Wow, I'm not taking Joakim Noah off your hands. No, that is not happening. But what if I threw in these second rounders instead? No, it's not going to work. Okay, well, that is fine. I will just take your original trade, picking up Tim Hardaway Jr., Willie Hernan-Gomez. Next up, guys, we're getting a bit of a trade-up. So we're trading one Plumlee brother for the other. Mason is only on a 1-year contract, which kind of sucks, but he's at a 77. Kenneth Reed got 2 years on his contract. We'll probably try to look to move him, but we're also getting rid of Mike Muscala, and I would love to do it without a first-rounder. And it can happen. So we can trade Torian Prince for Darrell Arthur. Bad contract, but it's only a second rounder then, so I'll take that. Next up, guys, we are getting rid of Darrell Arthur, who we just picked up, and Marco Bellini and a second rounder for Pat Bev and Wesley Johnson. I don't particularly want Wesley, but I want Pat Bev at that 79. Next up, guys, we're trading Kenneth Fareed, Ersan Ilyasova, and a second rounder to basically just pick up Serge Ibaka. Sure, KJ McDaniel is there, but it is for Serge Ibaka, who has a touch more trade value according to the overview screen, although on that specific screen. So he's got 2.5 there and only 2 here. So I'm going to take it. I'm hoping that I can get something decent for him because he's on a decent contract. He's on a $20 million contract, and I mean, I could throw in a first rounder there. Gonna keep on going. Alright guys, I was just playing around with a potential trade and it went through, so I wanted to come back for it. Let's go through the transaction report here. Hassan Whiteside, Wayne Ellington, for John Collins, Serge Ibaka, and a first rounder. We've picked up our center for the future. Next up, guys, we are being offered Wayne Ellington, Wesley Johnson, and a second rounder for Enes Kanter and Josh. We're going to take that. I'm going to bring Enes in. That's definitely an upgrade. Going to keep going. Next up, guys, we're making a trade to get a little bit lower of a cap. We're trading Enes Kanter, Malcolm Delaney, and Josh for Nikola Vucevic and Jonathan Simmons. 18 mil-ish compared to about 20 mil. So, you know, a touch cheaper. Plus, we open up a spot for free agency. Chris Bosh, I would love to grab, but we are right now over the salary cap, or we are 5 mil. So we're close. If I could trade away some bigger contracts, it would work, but right now we can't get him. So I'm going to keep going. I'll come back to you guys. Next up, guys, we're trying to get Chris Bosh onto the team. 8.81 mil is what I can offer him. I would like to go 4 years, but I don't think he'll do it. Not even sure about 3 or 2. He accepts 2. Okay, so we get Chris Bosh onto the team for 2 years. I'm going to try and make a trade with him, guys. I don't know what I'm going to get. Hopefully something good. So, guys, there's some interesting trades for Chris Bosh. Jay Crowder, I don't mind that pickup. I don't really want Richard Jefferson, though. Some Rivers, Mike Conley, a very nice looking one. But the one we're going to go with is picking up Goran Dragic. So we're trading Chris Bosh, Jonathan Simmons for Jordan Mickey and Goran Dragic. Goran's going to start at point guard for us. We're going to move a couple of people around here. So Goran will play point guard. We'll move Schroeder to a shooting guard and Tim Hardaway Jr. to a small forward. I'm going to keep going, guys. We're not quite there. I'll see you soon. Alright, guys. We have made a lot of trades. 0% team chemistry. Let's jump into the coaching plan here. 10-man, bench utilization much lower. Maybe have 15. And lineup 30. Alright, so we have Goran Dragic, Dennis Schroeder, Tim Hardaway Jr., Nikola Vucevic, and Hassan Whiteside. Off the bench, we're running with Luka Baramute, Pat Bev, Willie Hearn Gomez, Mason Plumlee, and JJ Barea. In our reserves, we have Jermichael Green, Vika Zubac, Jeff Whitty, Monte Ellis, and Yogi Ferrell. I mean, I'm not super happy with this team, but I'm happier with this team than it was at the start. I'm going to go to the 1st of Gen. I'll see you there. So, we're here at the 1st of Gen, and we're 23-13. Second in the conference. Yes, second in the conference, guys. I was not expecting this. We're only half a game behind the Raptors. They have Lowry, DeMar, Valanciunas, Kenneth Fareed we gave them. I mean, I don't know how we're even with them to be first in the East. Boston Celtics way down. So are the Cavs. I mean, sure, 3 games. It's not that far, but I don't know. It's crazy. On the other side, the Houston Rockets are clear ahead with 26-9. Golden State, they're way down. So player stats so far on the year, Goran Dragic is leading the team with 18 points and 5 assists. Dennis Schroeder is backing him up with 15 and 6 assists. Vucevic gets a double-double with 14 and 10 rebounds. Whiteside also a double-double of 13 and 11 rebounds. Tim Hardaway Jr. with 12. Willie Hearn Gomez with 10 and 7 rebounds. And then, you know, it falls away. We have one injury with Pat Bev out for 1 to 2. Otherwise, we are in the clear. So let's just look at the contracts. Next year, we have a few players going out. Mason Plumlee would be nice to get a replacement for. Luka Baramute, I mean, I'd love to get a replacement for because he is, he's a pretty good backup small forward here. An 80 overall for a mil. I mean, I would take that. So, I'm definitely going to explore some trades. Mason Plumlee's probably the first one to really look at. And I mean, ideally, I'll get another center like Willie Hernan-Gomez, to be honest. But anyway, I'm going to play around. I'm going to see what I can get. I'll come back to you guys when I'm ready to go. So guys, after going through trades, Willie Cauley-Stein probably is the best bet here actually. I mean, it'd be nice to get Mason Black back, but I don't believe it's possible. He is, I can't seem to re-sign him here. Like, he's not really wanting to. Like, he's undecided at the moment. I'm going to leave it I'm going to leave it till we get to the All-Star break. Might try and get him back there. If he's still undecided, then I will trade him, probably for Yogi Ferrell, for Willie Cauley-Stein. If I don't, guys, I'll see you at the end of the season. If I do, and I don't go for that trade, I'll come back to you. Otherwise, I'll see you at the end of the season. Alright, guys, so unfortunately, Willie Cauley-Stein ended up getting injured. Mason Plumlee doesn't want to re-sign, or he's undecided still, so I'm just going to have to bite the bullet and trade. So we're trading Mason Plumlee, Jeff Whitty, and Yogi Ferrell. So 2 expiring contracts and a 2-year. I mean, there's only 1 year extra year. For Frank Jackson, 3 years. Alexis Ajinka, 2 years, but I don't really like him. First rounder. And Check Giallo, which I also would like to trade. But, I mean, the main thing I like out of that is getting a future first off them. Alexa Jinka and Chuck Diallo, I would love to trade, but it's not looking like there's anything coming up. Wow, they would give me a second rounder. That is crazy. Is there any good centers? There are some actual better centers than Jinsa, to be honest. I will take that second rounder. So we get $4 million off our books there, and I'll get Fesazeli. I do not want to pay you that. I'll give you 2 years. Awesome. So, I mean, we sort of downgraded a bit there, which isn't great. But let's just quickly check over our lineup. So point guard we're good, shooting guard we're good, small forward we need to get rid of Luke Mbamute. So here's the last 1-year contract that we have to hand. He is an 80 overall, so it's going to be difficult to find a replacement for him. So I'm going to keep on going. I mean, that's not bad. Oh, I have to give up my first rounder though. Damn, if I didn't have to give him my first rounder, that was looking very nice. Yeah, lottery protected. So I really like getting Frank Kaminsky, but it's just not what I need. So I'm going to play around. I'm going to see what I can get. That's pretty good. I'll come back to you guys either with a big trade or at the end of the season. And I'm pretty happy with this trade. So we're going to trade Luke Mbamute for Robert Covington. I do want to just quickly try and throw in our 2019 instead. And wait. Oh, I can't. Okay, so I have to throw in our 2021. Hopefully it gives me that trade. It does. Alright, so we get Rocco in. He did get re-signed, so he's on a deal next year, so that is absolutely fine. That means now we don't have anyone who's not on a contract next year. We quickly look. Everyone here is on a contract. No player contracts. Player options, sorry. I'm going to go to the end of the year. Hopefully we continue doing really well. And at the end of the season, guys, James Harden is your MVP. 26 points, 7 rebounds, 8 assists. Milos of the Clippers, sorry, gets Rookie of the Year. 13 points, 9 assists. Was not expecting that at all. 6th man goes to Rudy Gay over at the Spurs behind Kawhi Leonard. 16 points, 6 rebounds. Rudy Gobert, another Rudy, gets Defensive Player of the Year. 18 points, 14 rebounds, 3 blocks per game. Most improved goes to CJ McCollum with 29 points and 6 assists. And Mike D'Antoni of the Rockets goes 59 and 23 to take home Coach of the Year. Now, I'm not really expecting any of our players to make a team here. It'd be nice, but yeah, we're not quite good enough. And wow, 276ers. Yeah, pretty good rookies here. A couple of good ones. Malik Monk, Josh Jackson. Wow, on the all-rookie second team. Lonzo, an 83. Wow, these guys These guys are taking off. So, we ended up second, guys, in the East. Now, we definitely didn't have a great second half of the year. Toronto Raptors finished on top with 52 and 30. We were 48 and 34, but look, it was not that far apart. Like 9 games behind us, they made the finals. Like Celtics, they didn't make it. Kyrie didn't bring them. Oh, wait, who's their power forward? Don't they have a power forward? I guess they don't have a power forward. That's weird. But Celtics didn't make it. Did anyone on this side? And nothing that unexpected. Player stats on the year. Goran Dragic led the team with 17 points and 5 assists. Sam Whiteside got that double-double with 16 and 12 rebounds. Schroeder with 14 and 7 assists. Vucevic with 13 and 9 rebounds. Tim Hardaway Jr. with 12. Robert Covington with 10, joining halfway through the season. Willie Hernan-Gomez with 10 and 7 rebounds, and falls away from there. So no injuries for us for the finals here. So we are running with Goran Dragic, Schroeder, Tim Hardaway Jr., Vucevic, Hassan Whiteside, and off the bench we have Robert Covington, Willie Hernan-Gomez, Pat Bev, JJ Barea, and JaMychal Green. No, we have Zubac. In our reserves we have JaMychal Green, Monte Ellis, Festus Ezeli, Frank Jackson, and Check Diallo. I mean, we might go alright here. Depends what happens in the West. It'll be interesting. So, wow, wait. Pelicans, Cousins out day to day. Davis out for 4 to 6. That's nasty. Pistons, they have Drummond, Bradley, Tobias Harris, Reggie Jackson, John Lua. I mean, I know the team's not that great, but I also am a little bit scared that they could beat us here. So I'm going to take this game by game. So we win the first, we take the second, we take the third, they take the fourth. Okay, do not come back. Okay, good. We win in 5. At least they didn't come back. And wow, the Bucks got swept by the 6th seed. And what? Philly took out Toronto Raptors 1 seed, and Wizards took out the 4 seed Cleveland Cavaliers. What the? This was upset round except for us. On the other side though, I mean, Utah Jazz was really the only upset. These guys got taken to 7. Hopefully Golden State and Houston, I mean, one of them's going to knock each other out, and then hopefully the Portland Trail Blazers can get through to the finals. That'd be ideal. Hornets. Who do the Hornets have? They have Kemba, good player. Dwight Howard, Nick Batum, Michael Keith-Gilchrist, Cody Zeller. They got a pretty nice squad as well. I'm going to take this game by game. We took the first. They took the second though. Take the third. Take the fourth. And we win in 5. Okay. And it looks like Golden State's going to get through. And no. They end up blowing it. That is amazing. Alright, so I don't know who I'd prefer out of the OKC Thunder and the Rockets. I guess OKC. And wait, Philly swept them. What the? Philly swept them. That's crazy. Alright, they had Joel Embiid, Markelle Fultz, JJ Redick, Ben Simmons, Darius Saric. Oh yeah, we gave him Luka Mute. Okay. Let's take this game by game. They win the first. We win the second. We win the third. They win the fourth. We win the 5th. We get through in 6. And the Thunder make it through. So we are taking on the Thunder here. Tim Hardaway Jr. out day to day. Willie Hernan-Gomez out day to day at least. Okay. Thunder. Russell Westbrook. Paul George. Steven Adams. Andre Roberson. Patrick Patterson. We took Enes Kanter at some stage. So we're going to take this game by game. They win the first. They win the second. We win the third. We win the fourth. We win the 5th. We win the 6th and get through in 6 games. What? Nikola Vucevic is your finals MVP. 14 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 2.5 steals, 1 block. How? What? Vucevic for finals MVP. That is not something I expected to see. Goran Dragic led the team with 15 points and 4 assists. Sam Whiteside got that double-double with 15 and 12 rebounds. 2 blocks and 1 steal, by the way, as well. Dennis Schroeder with 14 and 5 assists. Vucevic with 14, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 2.5 steals, 1 block. Tim Hardaway Jr. 10, Pat Bear with 9 and falls away from there. I am questioning how... I would have said Hassan Whiteside personally out of these stats. Like 3 extra rebounds. I guess he didn't have any assists. Vucevic had more steals. Yeah, I don't know. You could go either way there. Somehow Nikola Vucevic for Finals MVP here in the first year, guys. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you next time for another year.